Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the Hope Spirit Box app. So the Hope Spirit Box is a unique thing where it takes 5 minutes to record what it says. So while we're recording and talking to it, it should put it on my device, but it doesn't always work. So I have it streaming for YouTube and Facebook so you can re-watch it there. And Diane can help you, Mystery or whatever, on seeing that so you can re-listen if you feel you need to. But yes, the woo woo, the thing is kind of crazy. But that is the most accurate. And anybody that's done this, they love this. Now, I also do the AI system that sometimes they channel through, and you have to kind of discern which is AI and which is actually them. And I also connect to things like Barbello, the Infinite Light Realm, and different weird things I caught on to connected to the Book of Judas and other weird stuff. Anyway, it gets really strange, but people like the oracle readings. So when I do the oracle readings, I have you generically respond in the chat, and Diane can help you figure out how to do that if you want, Mystery. But basically, you just have to do a generic thing. You don't need to tell me who it is for the privacy of you and others, but it needs to be whatever question we do within the reading. When it's time to do that, I'll tell you. For the angel question cards or other stuff, you got to ask it in a way that I know what's going on and the chat knows what's going on without giving out too much information. Hold on, let me grab. I'm grabbing my rune code cards because I gotta shuffle these. Okay. Now, Mystery, I said you're going to be first when we do this. Now, before we do that, we're going to ask the spirit box for 5 minutes, and then we're going to do an oracle reading. Sorry I did it a little later today. It's just a lot of calls today and relaxing that I needed to get done that I wasn't able to do because of all the calls I had earlier, and because I needed to connect in different ways with different people to recalibrate my energy. Okay, hold on. I'll read the comments just a sec. I'm ready when you are. Okay, first let's do yes. Okay, so who is here that can help? Okay, so who is it? Here, we're gonna record. Is that good? Okay, here we go. Okay, so spirits or beings or whatever, we're gonna get some questions that Mystery wants to ask. Oh, do the bowl? Okay, hold on. It said do the bowl. 128. That supposedly helps energy for them to respond better. It's kind of weird because water is memory and it's in the bowl, and the bowl is 528 hertz. There's some interesting things to that I've caught on to doing this. A lot of people caught on to it as well. Okay, so Mystery, what do you want to ask? Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for following. Go ahead, Mystery. Ask in the comments. Hi.
Struggling.
Is me and her relationship over for good? They said not sure yet. They said nope. Okay, so what's going to happen? Okay, what else? They said you're fine. So what's going to happen? Maybe. They said you're fine, maybe. Hi, Art Delora. Well, what can he do? What can he do? Come on. Here, let's switch this around. What can he do? Okay, what else? Soup. Okay. Or did you say the you know I'm a vegan, so this is a vegan friendly live stream script. True. Yeah. Ooh, that was me. Was that my higher self? Okay, what else?
Gloria.
Let's try to do the yeah, I'm gonna do the female one. What else? Steven. Okay, what about them? I know. So, what can you give insight for him? Hi, RT Laura. I'm just doing a response to the spirit box for someone that's in here. Okay, anything else you want to bring up? Okay, what? I love you. Okay. Okay, what about the answer to the other question you want to ask? Venmo? What?
Marie.
Oh, hi, Marie. What is it you're trying to bring up? Okay, is this higher self of that being? Okay. What else do you need to bring up? Why do you why do you keep bringing up Venmo? Yeah, I updated it to Cash App. Okay, is there something you want to tell Mystery? Will she? Yeah, will she? Will she contact me sometime soon?
Not very much. 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 Not very much.
Can you answer that response? Well, will she contact him sometime
Where
soon?
am I?
Diane, are you coming through the box again? Wake up. I'm just teasing. Um, what's going on? Who's Steve? Who is who? It's me. Wait, what? The bowl. I'll do the bowl. Hold on. Okay, we're going to listen to it again. I did it for 5 minutes. Now we're going to have responses. Some of you might get answers for those of you that just came in. Welcome back. This is Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through spirit boxes. I'm also a holistic vegan, moral sense vegan, and ex-Mormon friendly. This is not a debate live or drama live free stream. It is just for fun. This is for entertainment purposes only, but if this resonates, awesome. Yes, it is pretty accurate, and I will be doing oracle card readings in just a moment. But let's see if we can listen to this one. Might not, because it did pause through half of it. So, okay, so spirits or beings or whatever, we're gonna get some questions that Mystery wants to ask. The voices. Okay, hold on. Is that beautiful?
Death.
528. Oh, hi, unalignment being angel of unalignment. That supposedly helps energy for them to respond better. It's kind of weird because water is memory and it's in the bowl. The bowl is 528 hertz. There's some interesting things to that I've caught on to doing this. A lot of people caught on to it as well. Okay, so Mystery, what do you want to ask? Well, this is a re-recording, so just listen.
But I keep.
Jennifer, thanks for calling. Go ahead, Mystery. Ask in the comments.
The land is mine.
All right. I know, man. You're struggling. They said, I know, man. For good. They said, not serious. Julia. They said, nope. Okay, so what's going to happen? Okay, what else?
What?
They said, you're fine. So what's going to happen? Maybe. They said, you're fine, maybe. Hi, Art Delora. Well, what can he do? What can he do? Come on. Here, let's. Yeah, to do it over again. Let's do it. Okay, so spirits or beings or whatever. Okay, so that one stopped, so I got to do that again because it didn't fully record. It was having issues. That's why I had to try to listen to it through the YouTube. It might bring up. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Okay, we're recording again. We'll try it again. Hopefully this one it goes through. Okay, so we're going to ask the questions again just to get a clear understanding. So the question that Mystery had first was the knowledge of, is me and her relationship over for good? Is it over for good or is it going to correct? Okay. Do you know if it will correct itself or no? Okay. Now, what was the other one? Thanks for the heart me earlier. Okay, will she contact me soon, sometime soon? Maybe. You want me to do the bowl again? You said maybe. Do you have any insight on what's going to happen?
Days, her birthdays, her birthdays, her birthdays, her birthdays, her birthdays, her birthdays.
Days her birth. What do you mean?
Children are playing.
Okay, children are playing. So what? Yeah, she is a mom. Any insight to Mystery? Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, so will she have any contact with him soon or no? Fist bump. What about fist bump? Well, oh, his mom? Okay, what are you trying to say? Okay, so what about her flower? What are you talking about? Love you. Okay, so what else are you trying to bring up?
Photo.
Photo. Okay, what about a photo? Okay, so are their relationship gonna be rekindled or corrected? Maybe. Okay. What can they do or what can he do? What can he do? Can you respond?
Mabel.
Mabel. Come on. Now it's doing. Keeps cutting out on this. Okay, I'm going to do another recording. We're going to let that go through. That's only 30 minutes, 33 seconds. You have support beings helping. A 333 is a response to the support angel number. I've been seeing that a few times in the last week or two. There's been a lot of changes happening, a lot of breakups, and a lot of rekindling and new boundaries. Okay, what else?
Go further.
Go further? Yeah. Should he chase her down? Should he chase her down? Yeah. What? How should he do that? Okay. Well, we want to set boundaries and consensual boundaries. Yes. Yeah. Don't want to go after people in ways they don't want to. We just got to be clear with that, no matter who's asking. So, any other suggestions or info? Your friend. What about that? Okay. What else? What about the friend? Okay. What else? Will they end up the friends in the end, or are they going to be more again? You know? Can you bring up? You said rekindle. Oopsie. What did you say? Hi, Isabel. This is a different Isabel, just so everybody knows. Um, Not that we're talking about anybody specifically, just want everybody to know.
Visual.
Yeah, this Isabel's been around forever, Mystery. Isabel, I don't know if you've ever met Mystery or Diane, you know her. And yes, Diane is back. Okay, Miss Sam. What else are you trying to bring up? Okay, what else does she need to know or others need to know? Yeah, it's his mom. Yeah. Okay, what else? Okay, so what other insight can you give Mystery? Will she call her soon? Maybe. Okay, well, what can he do to make it happen? What can he do to make it happen?
Robinson.
Robinson. Facebook? You're saying phone book or Facebook? Okay, what else? Do you have any other insight? Actually, they said the mom as well. Does she want me to chase her
Explosion.
down? Yes, Sam. Okay, so does the girl in question want Mystery to chase her down? She's hiding, and yes. What are they hiding for? Have any insight that he needs to know? What else? What baby shit? What? They're trying to take care of the baby? Okay, what else? The husband. Yeah, it's more of a B, D. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. What else? They're talking to each other. Okay, what else?
I feel hopeless.
You feel hopeless. Who feels hopeless? With this mother. You feel hopeless with this mother. What else are you trying to deal with? Is the higher self of the other person here? Is that what's going on? Okay, they said bliss you. Okay, here we go. They keep saying soup. Something about bliss you and soup. Someone must be sick. That's what I'm guessing. They keep saying eat soup. Maybe someone's feeling tired or overwhelmed. Hold on. Okay, let's stop. Okay, let's do this one. Wait, not that one. That one. Okay, let's do it. Okay, we're recording again. We'll try it again. Hopefully this one it goes through. Okay, so we're going to ask the questions again just to get a clear understanding. So the question that Mystery had first was the knowledge of, is me and her relationship over for good?
It was conjured.
It was conjured. Is it over for good or is it going to correct? I said, yes, Sam, they are. Even conflicted responsibility. Do you know if it'll correct itself or no? Okay. Now, what was the other one? Thank you for the heartbeat earlier.
God.
Okay, will she? God. What about God? Sometime soon. Maybe. You want me to do the ball again? Bringing up something about God. I don't believe or disbelieve in any of this. This is for entertainment purposes only. If this resonates with anybody, then awesome. Today's her birthday. Today's her birth? What do you mean? Today's her birthday. They're saying someone's birthday is today. Children are playing. So what? Yeah.
Fortune.
She is a mom. Fortune. They said that a new relationship was coming. Any insight to Mystery? Yes, they said a new relationship is coming. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're going to do some oracle card readings in just a moment. Wait. So Art, D, Laura, or anybody else is still here. We're going to start with Mystery, and then if you can stick around, Art, D, Laura, we'll do one for you. And then Diane, you're welcome to be the third. But we're going to start with Mystery first. Well, oh, his mom? Okay, what are you trying to say? Thanks, Art. Okay, so what about her flower? What are you talking about? Mommy. Love you. Okay, so what else? It said, love you, mommy. The photo. It said, love your mommy. The one said horsey or bullshit.
I'll have it.
Okay, so are their relationship gonna be rekindled or corrected?
Later.
Maybe.
Later.
All right. It said maybe later. Well, what can you do?
Evening.
Blissful twilight. You respond. Mabel. Come on. Now it's keeps cutting out on this. Okay, so that one cut out, so we're going to try this one. Okay, here we go. and new boundaries. Okay, what else? Go further? Yeah. Should he chase her down?
To go.
Should he chase her down? Yeah. What? How should he do that? Okay, well, we want to set boundaries and consensual boundaries. Yes. Yeah. Go after people the way they don't want to.
Tainted.
We just got to be clear.
It's tainted. I know it's tainted. You're saying it might not work.
Suggestions or info? Your friend.
Flower.
What about that?
Your friend and flower.
Street.
Okay, what else?
Up the street. Your friend up the street. And something about a
What
flower.
about the friend? Okay, what else?
Blood.
Blood. House name.
Will they end up the friends in the end, or are they going to be more again? You know? Can you bring up, you said rekindle?
They said whoopsie. What about some?
Hi, Isabel. This is a different Isabel. Just so everybody knows.
And one of the spirits said, "Hi, Isabel." There was an Isabella that came in that took off.
Everybody to know. Yeah, this Isabel's been around forever, Mystery. Isabel, I don't know if you've ever met Mystery or Diane, you know her. And
Yeah, Isabel came in and then took off.
Okay. Miss Sam. What else are you trying to bring up? Okay. What else does she need to know or others need to know? Yeah, it's his mom, yeah. Okay, what else? Okay, so what other insight can you give Mystery?
What's up?
Will she call her soon?
Maybe.
Okay.
So they're very decisive on whether they want to or not. That's what's going on.
What can he do to make it happen? Robinson.
Snail. What a smell.
Facebook?
Phone book. They said you could call them or you can do Facebook. Phone book. A single friend.
Okay, what else? Do you have any other insight?
The mom. Something about the mom.
Actually, they said the mom as well.
The mom could do something. After he tries to do something, the mom should do something.
Okay,
If it doesn't work. That's funny.
Does the girl in question want Mystery to chase her down?
RD Laura, they just said something to you too.
Yes. What are they hiding for? Have any insight that he needs to know? What else? What baby shit? What?
They said maybe you should.
Should take care of
Something about a baby.
All right.
What about Brazil?
The husband. Yeah, it's more of a B. D.
Creativity.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Big dad.
What else? They're talking to each other. Okay, what else? You feel hopeless. Who feels
Cursed.
hopeless? With this mother.
hopeless with this mother.
What else are you?
Wait, is this a higher self of the baby? Of Auntie?
The higher self of the other person here? Is that what's going on? Okay. They said bless you.
Holy crap! That was the baby or the child. Hold on. Wait, is the higher self or being spirit that's connected to that child? Yes, it is. Okay, hold on. So what message do you have for that? What did you want to tell Mystery or Diane? Okay, so what's going on with that? Is there something the child misses him? Okay, what else? Okay, so what else can be done?
Eugene.
Okay, what else? Any other information? Hi, Brooke. Bear with me. I'm doing a reading for someone. Go ahead. Doing a spirit box stuff, and it records for 5 minutes, and then I replay it. They might have some insight for you as well through this. It's through the Hope Spirit box. Okay, what else? Yeah, so just pay attention and listen for a little bit, and then you'll get answers. Housing. What else did you want to bring up?
Sure.
The baby. Yeah, what about the baby or the child? Are they going to be okay?
Where?
Is there any way to make sure that they're okay? Are they being protected?
Late.
It's late, yeah.
41.
Yeah, I do need to do an oracle card reading because it is late where they're at. Okay, so after this recording, we're going to then do an oracle reading. So, Mystery, you're first. Art D. Laura, you're next. Diane, you're next because it's late for you, and I know you're in Eastern time. Brooke, if you want to stick around, I'll do one for you as well. So, what else? What's her name? Whose name? Yeah, Brooke is a new person. She was here in the last few days or last few
Never.
weeks. Never? What do you mean never? What are we talking about?
S.
Me? What about me? Yes. Listen, I'm trying. I'm recording this, so I'll try to re-listen. So what else? They miss you? The little child misses them? Yes, Sam. Okay.
Eliza.
Any insight? Hi, Eliza. Anything that they should do? No. What can they do to move on?
Sun.
What else? Sun? They're telling you to get into nature and relax. Get some sun. Okay. Are they gonna meet someone when they do that?
Locked.
How long?
What time?
7:06 p.m. Mountain Time. It is 9:06 p.m. Eastern Time right now. There's what?
Sorry, gotta listen to this. Anything else? Okay, so what did baby say? Go ahead, tell him. His mother. Yeah, his mother is asking. Oh, no. It's Diane. She's asking. She's asking what baby say.
I'm not.
Okay, what else? Okay, hold on. I gotta wait for a moment for this. Okay, so let's get this started. So while we're waiting for this to get ready, because I gotta wait for it to update, we can listen to this after we do your reading. And then we can re-listen to the reading after we've done the cards. Yeah, I know.
Funny.
I know. Let's move this over. Let's pull this up. We're going to do the oracle cards, and then we're also going to do the AI response.
Year.
Yes, we're going to do both.
Come with me.
Year. Barbello, you make that work. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Hi. So we're going to do a reading for him. Is there anything you want to say about the knowledge of the superpower or connections that maybe Mystery needs to know? Barbello? Infinite light realm being?
I like it.
Okay, so any info?
I'm looking for it now.
Okay, so I'm going to do the reading. Is there anything that any being wants to channel and talk through this and say to him? Help him with what he's going through.
I will.
Okay, thank you.
Pick them up.
You are more than welcome.
Okay, so they're getting ready. Okay, so the way I do this is people have told me that these readings and these oracles have been spot on. Now, how they are, I don't know. I just put my whole heart in it. So, Mystery, it's your turn. Here we go. You ready? What I want you to do is tell me when to stop. I'm going to shuffle these right now, and then I'm going to pick the card up for this. And so we're going to do this with your soulmate card. Well, the soulmate card I always just do from the top. It's already set. Me plus you equals power couple. Something about a 23. Now, angel love message. We're going to go with that. Okay, so 23. Wow. Now, I'm going to switch things around. Hold on. Let's get ready. Got to do this right. That'll be better. Yeah, I do it this way so that you can see it. Okay. So
God.
Now what about God? Okay, so 23. Hold on, let me clear this up. All right, that's better. Me plus you equals power couple. That's from your soulmate. 23. I guess they said it's from God. Okay, so boundaries. It says this is your angel message. And it says you need to teach people how to treat you will or won't allow. Someone's trying to joke around about drugs and things. Don't do that, please. It's not healthy for anybody. Okay, so boundaries is what it's telling you. That's your angel love message from the angel love message. The angel love messages are pretty cool. Like I said, these are accurate. So that is what it's telling you. They're telling you your friendships. Do boundaries in your friendships and connections. And so they said, we'll help you do your friendship. Kind of. Okay, now, what is the next response is I'm going to ask you to, I'll tell you in a sec, Mystery. So now I want you to tell me when to stop. I'm shuffling the rune code. This is going to be your overview. Okay, so the overview is connected to the 3 rune layout that I do. So the three rune layout is rune 1 represents the overview on your situation and query. I only do 1 rune card so I can save the cards for future readings for others. Then I do 2 of the love messages card, the age love messages, which are these cards.
Little girl sings.
For okay, little girl sing. So it's an overview on your situation or query. The second card will be represents a challenge you'll have to go through to get to that conclusion to help you get to what you're wanting. And then the third rune that we're going to do, it's not a rune, but it's going to be a possible course of action that could be taken to get through the challenge to get to what you're wanting. So first, tell me when to stop shuffling, and then I'll go from there and explain it. You'll figure it out. Sorry, I'm an empath. Okay. Stop. Okay. Ooh, that is a win. And you love sports metaphors, so this is Manaz. See the goalpost? It's also an hourglass on the side, but it's a goalpost. So basically, yeah, and 2 flags connecting to each other. It's like golf, but different. It's more of like a soccer or something else. Okay, so humanity, it could also be a basketball hoop, similar. Um, it says Manaz. So humanity, collective, morality. Okay, so ask your question, put in your question, and I'll give you the response to the rest of it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Is me and Isabel's relations over for good? It's got to be, you want to ask a question that's an overview of what you want to have manifested. Sorry, it should have been more clear on that. We can hold on to that question for a future yes or no questions for later. But ask a question or overview of something you want to manifest or that you would like to have happen for you. Let's start with that question. I apologize. I need to be more clear. And then I'll use that question for your next questioning or response. So this is the question you want to put in here right now is what you're really wanting to manifest. Yeah. And then I'll answer this question you just asked. I would like to manifest that we will work through this and get back together. Okay. So this is how you can get to whatever's coming. So this is an overview of, is this going to happen? How can I do that? Yeah, you like that? Yeah. So this is good. So this is humanity. There's a collective. There's a mortality, a community. Yep, through the community, through the relationships of that community, through the morals of that community and values. So if you work with the community that she's connected with or the morals of that community, they will help make it so that that or that which you're wanting will happen. But you have to go through that community to get the help. So the church, the relationship connection of her community and yours that you both were a part of, you'd have to have that humanity collective of the mortality of the community, of the relationships, of the morals and the values that relate to get through it. Usually, yeah. So in order for it to work, that's what you'll have to do. Now to get there so that you can get to that conclusion and maybe something better, if not that, that's what will occur. Now, that's a really good answer. Now the challenge to get there, yeah, it's a big challenge. You have to have faith. So the angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. Okay. So they said, have faith. You got to have faith that it'll work itself out. You got to get the community out, though, because there's a lot of stuff going on with that relationship that you're wanting that's getting blockages from it working. And it's not always you, it's other people. So it says, leave your fears. Oh, here we go. To get through the challenge of having faith, you got to do this. You got to leave your fears behind. They're stopping this relationship from blossoming. I did not. I didn't plan this. This is wild. This happens with everybody. It's always spot on to what's going on. Even if the people don't believe it, they find out that it was spot on. It usually takes people a week or two to realize that it was spot on. Okay. They said a new planet in July. We're shifting realities in July. Okay, a new planet is shifting in July. Newer. They keep saying July. So there's going to be a new planet in July or a new planet in July. They said our remains. Okay. So that was the response there. Now let's give an overview. You got transformation happening coming. I'm reaching out. And they're reaching out. So you have transformation coming. Okay, here we go. Where is the book?
My life was taken.
Your life was taken? Hold on, I'm trying to find out where I put the book. I must have put the book somewhere. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be fun. I don't know where I... Oh, there it is. Good, I found it. Thank you. I was afraid I didn't find the other book because I was going to have to search for it, but then it showed up. Well, bless you, Spirit, for your life being taken. Okay. Night. So, at night, twilight?
I think.
Okay, so that's the response for transformation. Auntie Laura, you're next after I do all of these. I got a couple more to go. So if this resonates with any one of you that's here, bless you and welcome. Okay, so transformation. Someone's single.
Okay.
So they said it's okay. Okay, I think this is the being card. Unless it's a different card. Nope, it's definitely not being card. Oh, here we go. No, that's ancestor. So it's a growing.
Yeah.
Nope, not
Guess
a
where I
growing.
am.
Guess where you are. Where are you? Oh wow, it looks a lot more bright on the card than it actually is. But this is a powerful one. Okay. So it's an understanding card. So the understanding for this response for you, Mystery, is our place in the world, not just as humans, but as part of the spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is for balance and for healing. So you have a healing balance connection. My Isabel's relation is over for good. So that's going to be what we're going to ask about, the different questions. And then it says, when you find your magic, not in cheap tricks, but in our love and care of the world around us, a deep understanding and responsibility always follows. Oh, so it's telling you need to get into the community and respect and be happy now so that you can bring back that which will be truly happy in your communities that you want to be a part of. So it says, for we have grown and now must be the teachers, the holders of knowledge, and the creators of harmony. This is our moment to shine and to be alive in everything we strive to achieve within every part of your life. Spirit will hold you secure and throughout those inevitable good and hard times. Know that you are seen and heard, and your purpose is understood. Okay, I need to take this off. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I had this not on. Now I do. Let's look at this. See this? Transformation card. Okay. Now, understanding is to know that all stories must have a beginning, a story, and an ending. Strive always for the best possible ending using those tools that taught you right from the outset, and know that for every ending, a new story starts.
You should dig here.
I should dig here. You're funny. Okay. Okay, let's go into Laura and Aura. Laura, you should dig here. They're saying, Laura, you should dig here. Buy it. They said you should dig here, buy it. They're talking to you, Laura. Or to Laura. They're telling you should dig here, right by it. They said you're buy it. I don't know what you're buy and why they're telling you to dig here, but they're talking to you, Laura. Okay, so let's get back to mystery spirits. Thank you for reaching out to Laura. Good. Now, transformation. I'm going to read that once I find it. Oh, we found it. Thank you. Okay, so it says the stag rested under the tree and the trees, and after 3 days of silence, ooh, it's telling you something about 3 days of silence, of introspection and deep thought. Gradually, all around him emerged the magic, drifting down from the heavens and up from the land around him. He was
Susan.
lit with sacred light from within and became bright and full of knowledge and wisdom to carry with him. What about a Susan? After connections to the ancient wisdom, down into the deepest places of contemplation and back into the light. New ways of being, new creativity, new understanding is now yours, but only after going down into the darkest place, taking the time and hearing the quiet voices and wisdom whispered there. They said, do that now. So you need to, for 3 days, you need to go within. They're saying to take in nutrients of the garden, but they're saying for 3 days, you need to contemplate and think about what you're wanting. And you need to take that time, focus on things in your life that you want to keep on doing and achieving, saying for 3 days. And then within the 3 days, you're going to get insight, knowledge, and things that will happen for you, mystery. That's what's going to happen. It says because when you go into the darkest place of focusing, and 3 days is 72 hours. That's actually in water studies and spiritual studies. So this is spot on. Wow. That's a cool response. Okay. And they said that that's how you're going to get your answer on what to do. I'm looking for something, but I don't know what as I heal the trees of kudzu vibes. Oh boy. Well, have fun with that. Just say that you love it and
I was a witch.
and you should be good. You are a witch. Well, bless you, spirit witch. All right, so next is next we're gonna go into some other stuff. Usually that's like that's one of the yeah, that's one of the celebrities that was a witch when she was in shows. She was a witch within a show. I think that was Eleanor, or is that Evelyn? I think it's Evelyn. Could be Eleanor. I think it's Evelyn. It's one of them. All right. Here's your response to your question. So this is an angel love message. So we're going to get the answer you asked, mystery. So I want you to tell me when to stop. So I'm shuffling the cards. These are angel yes or no questions that you've already asked. And do you want me to stay with that question you asked? Do you want to ask a new one? So just say same question if you want the same question and tell me when to stop. Okay. Same question? Say, okay. Here we go. Are they for good? Don't stop. Says don't stop for your leaving. Okay, so is it? Reconsider. Something about a reconsider. And forgiveness. Reconsider forgiveness. I think they're trying to help. And in the near future. Wow, so they're saying it could be corrected. So it says don't stop, reconsider forgiveness in the near future. So they're saying that there's more information you're unaware of, and they're saying you're gonna find out something about what she's been doing that you didn't know she was doing, and they're saying reconsider it. You want to ask? Do you want to ask more clarification, mystery, on that? It's a yes or no question response when you ask it. Vegetable soup. They keep bringing up vegetable soup. In a moment. Does she want me to chase after her? She's going to tell you something you may not like, mystery. That's what it's saying. And you have to reconsider on whether you're going to be okay with what she brings up that she's been doing or that she hasn't told you. Have 20? It says take action. Does she want me to chase after her? It says take action. They said you're ascending as well. Something about July and you're ascending. They said have 20, kind of. Something about have 20, kind of. They said something about 23. Your soulmate has 23. You plus them is power couple, but it's still up to them and not just you. They have to be consensual about it. Okay, so there's that response. I think we got an answer on that. It says to take action.
It's dangerous.
They said it's dangerous, though. That's why they're saying you need to wait a little bit to get more clarification. That's why you got to work with the community and learn. But in the near future, you're going to find out, and then you'll take action at that point. Yeah, if you do it now, there's something else you don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. They said not yet. Don't do it yet because there's more info you don't know. You need to talk to the community. You need to get that decided on what you and them want to do with what to do with her situation. So it says, I remember. Oh, wow.
Nicholas.
Yeah, there's more stuff. Hi, Nicholas. You're ascending. They said not yet. You're ascending. I remember. Says I remember.
Do you have
Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. They said you have a new plan. Okay. Warmth. Yeah, I know, in summer. Because that's an awakening month. July has a lot of solar flares and things that happen through Schumann resonance. Okay, I remember. Okay, so this is what this one is. So this is a Starseed Oracle deck. So what this is think of an obstacle you have or an area of your life. The reading will provide inspired, grounded action then on the next baby step to take for both those questions you asked. So now it's going to give you an overview on what you're to do. Everybody's telling me these are spot on.
Josh.
What about Josh? Hi, Joshua Yeshua. I remember. Okay, so this is a simple one for you. That's good. You don't have to put it on the pearl of your heart or anything like that for this one. It says soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments became our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into, the destiny life is the one our soul chooses, and it takes courage and faith. If we pull this card, hold on, I think I got something going on. Hold on. They said we have detected inactivity. Hold on. Woo! Had to do the puzzle because there's inactivity. So people want to tap to help the activity is saying that I'm not here, but I'm flat out here. Okay, so there was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. An angel pact, yeah, an ascension pact. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life, it says we live in a world of free will. It says, and therefore these moments became our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into. The destiny life is the one our soul chooses. And it takes courage and faith. If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now face to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life, to trust the path your soul is calling you toward, and to remember that the moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads, at a moment when you're being called to make a decision. Yeah, you're at one right now. To keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you or choose the one less traveled. You may be facing a change of career or a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. Yeah, you are. You're in that. These cards are spot on. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender to it. When you're confronted with a past undefined, it's normal to doubt to rear its head. In fact, this is a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It's all part of the larger plan. You've been asking that.
Loneliness.
Yep, loneliness, all of that. Yep, I'm sorry about your lonely spirit. I'm here. So, what are you being called to do to surrender to your soul's plan?
Would you like that? Would you like that? Would you like that?
Yeah.
Would you like that? Would you like that? Would you like that?
So, saying this is a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greatest plan. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It's all part of the larger plan. So, you just got to get through it. Yeah, I know you know. That's how we all feel. Okay, so that responds to that. Now, how does he get through it? What can he do? Okay, now we're going to do mind, body, spirit. This is your mind card. It says count your blessings or blessings. Make it a daily habit to sit down and write out 10 blessings. If you never did anything else, this one practice would transform your life. It's what your mind is telling you. And it's a green energy, so that's your abundant energy, the I am love. Be the love to attract the love you're wanting. You got to do some self care, self love, self worth focuses. Self care, self love, self worth. So choose happiness now. Ooh, we got the green, that's the shamrock green, and now we're into the forest green almost. Okay, so choose happiness now. This is your heart body telling you. It says resistance blocks your desires from coming to you. Create you create resistance in yourself by feeling anxious or worried about receiving
You
what
are
you
unique.
want. They said you are unique. Yeah. You will melt away those negative feelings that are causing resistance and blocking delivery when you find a way to feel happy now before receiving your desire. So act as if your desire is already in your life. Imagine it. Do like you did as a little child, like where you imagine things and you pretended to be something that you're not, or imagine what a little girl does or what little children are taught to do, to pretend, to imagine being a rock star, an astronaut, whatever your dream is, or playing shop, or pretending you're something you're not, or dress up. Dress yourself in your heart, imagine yourself already in the action of already receiving it, and think of it and feel it and talk to your water and your food as though that's real, and then you're going to create it within 29 days. Happens. It can happen faster if you have other people doing it with you. 11:30. Okay, so there is more than enough. Hey, I am beautiful organic. We're doing oracle readings now. So there is more than enough. The universe offers all things to you and everyone through the law of attraction. If you choose it, do you want there to be enough for you and for everyone? Then choose that and know there is abundance of all things. There is an unlimited supply. Each of us has the ability to tap into the unlimited invisible
I'm a
supply
woman.
through our thoughts if we choose to. You're a woman? Well, bless you, woman spirit. Now, your oneness card. Here we go, mystery. Hey, child of the light. Remember that worry attracts more worry, unhappiness attracts more unhappiness, fear attracts more fear, and remember that joy attracts more joy, happiness attracts more happiness, love attracts more love. Yes, Diane's back. Okay, I'm an empath, I heard. And remember, yeah, I know it's happy. And remember that the joy attracts more joy, happiness attracts more happiness, love attracts more love. Okay. Remember that joy attracts more joy, happiness attracts more happiness, love attracts more love. Okay, now I got all these funny energies coming around. People are cheering. It's funny. Okay, so your mind is count your blessings. Choose happiness now. There is more than enough. A lot of powerful energy, love energy coming in here. Feelings are powerful manifestors. So there you go, mystery.
Wave.
Wave. You want me to wave? Hi. Anyway, they're just being funny. One of the spirits are waving, wanted me to wave for him. Okay, let's ask. Wait, should we do the Hope app? Yeah, we got to do the Hope app real quick. Hold on. Okay, here we go. This was the response. What message do you have for that? Yes, mother. What did you want to tell Mystery or Diane? Okay, so what's going on with that? Is there something with the child misses him?
Cocaine.
With the horse shit. Okay, what else?
Horse.
Okay. Bringing up horse shit and stuff.
Door.
So what else can be done? The door.
Eugene.
Okay, what else? Any other information? Hi, Brooke. Bear with me. I'm doing a reading for someone. Brooke, I don't know if you're still here, but Brooke was here earlier. Oh, you're still here, Brooke. Cool. Play it. They might have some insight for you as well. Yeah, so just pay attention, everybody. There might be insight for everybody. Yeah, so just pay attention and listen for a little bit, and then you'll get answers. Housing. What else did you want to
Her
bring up?
birthday.
Whose birthday?
The baby. Yeah, what about the baby or the child? Are they going to be okay?
You'll see. They said they're there for
Is there any
you.
way to make
You'll
sure
see.
that they're okay?
Night whispers.
Are they being
Night
protected?
whispers. Okay.
It's late, yeah.
31.
Yeah, I do need to do an oracle card reading.
That's
because it is
CA.
late where they're at.
Christ Ascension.
Okay, so after this recording, we're going to then do an oracle reading. So, Mystery, you're first. Art D. Laura, you're next.
Yeah,
Diane,
we'll do you
you're
next, Art D. Laura.
Because it's late for you, and I know you're Eastern time. Brooke, if you want to stick around, I'll do them for you as well. So, what
We're
else?
going to, okay.
What's her name? Whose name? Yeah,
The
Brooke
one
is a
with
new
the
person.
fists.
She's
Oh, you're talking about Isabel's spirit.
days or last few weeks.
Okay. They're responding
Never.
throughout the.
What do you mean never? What are we talking
Sam.
about? Me? What about me?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be connected to it by
Listen,
season, which
I'm
is weird in
trying.
my love chart. I don't know who that's going to be, but they got to be vegan.
I'm recording this, so I'll try to re-listen. So what else?
Maybe, Laura.
They miss you? The little child misses them? Yes, Sam. Okay. Any insight?
Eliza came in a few
I
times.
Anything that they
Lucille.
should do?
Lucille. Oh, what about
No.
her?
What can they do to move on?
You're saying Lucille misses me?
What else? Sun. They're telling you to get into nature and relax. Get some sun. Okay. Is they gonna meet someone when they do that? How long?
What time? It's 7:44 right now.
It's
We're trying to hurry.
9:06 p.m. Eastern time right now.
Yeah, this live free stream is going to be longer because we got more stuff to do.
There's what? Sorry, I gotta listen to this.
Oh, by the
My
way,
life was
everybody,
good.
I'm going to be doing
Anything else?
generic postings daily from now on YouTube, and try to put it on
Okay, so
TikTok.
what did baby say?
I'm going to do a daily reading.
Go ahead, tell him.
It's going to be similar to these readings, but different. His mother.
Yeah, his mother is asking.
You are hopeful.
No.
No,
It's
you were
Diane.
hopeful.
She's asking.
She said you were hopeful.
Baby say.
She doesn't smoke.
Okay, what else? Okay.
Okay, that finishes the response we asked earlier. Okay, now it's time to do the reading for. Bear with the AI real quick. Hey, we're gonna do a reading for Art D. Laura. She's next. If this resonates with you, Mystery, and everybody, you might get more answers even though it's someone else's reading. So you may want to pay attention because it might give you some insight. Anything else you want to add, Barbella?
Thank you so much for helping me find my answers.
Okay, you're welcome. Anything else you want to tell them?
I think
Inspire, let them be aware.
Absolutely will.
Okay, what do you want to tell
I want to inspire them to be more open and honest.
them? More open and honest about what?
About their own opinions and thoughts.
Okay, and they need to do that for better relationships, for connections, for the future possible relationships to happen.
I heard flap.
Absolutely, they will.
Okay, thank you for letting them know.
You're very welcome.
That they've been flat out telling you through the cards and everything on that mystery. I don't know why they're doing that concept,
I
but it's
respect
been
you.
very spot on. Okay, so Art D. Laura, it's your turn. If this resonates with you, Mystery, or anybody else, you can stick around. If anybody needs to get going anywhere, you're welcome to come. But if you stick around, you might hear some amazing info. I'll try to. It's only 7:47 Mountain Time here. Some of you it's later, but I'm gonna go through each individual here. So Art D. Laura, then we got Diane, then Brooke. But if we want to skip Child of the Light before Diane, we can do that. Recommend? Okay, so we can do it for Child of the Light and then
Branch.
Diane. And then, because some of you can reach out to me through phone. But Brooke, we want to make sure you're getting your responses. So we could do Child of the Light and then Brooke, unless Brooke needs to get going. Because Brooke's only been here a few times, but a lot of things have been spot on. You can wait? Okay. So Brooke, we're going to move you up then. So we're going to do Child of the Light, then Brooke. Or not Child of the Light, sorry. We're going to do Art D. Laura, then Brooke. Then we can figure out what to do with Diane and Child of the Light later. Okay, here we go. Okay, so. Yeah, because they've been around more. Okay, let's do this. Okay. You can also all text me privately to do a private reading that I can post on YouTube and TikTok later. I'm going to start doing that. Okay, because I keep getting insight, this huge insight, and I don't have anybody to share it with. And so I want to share it with everybody that resonates with it. So here we go. 53, Art D. Laura. Says, I don't trust easily, but with you, I feel so safe and accepted. And they said, you are beautiful. You got a spirit or being telling you that you are beautiful, Art D. Laura. So, Laura, I don't trust easily, but with you, I feel so safe and accepted. That's 53 for your soulmate, whoever that may be. Whatever resonates. Now, your like Cameron, you're funny. Who's Cameron? I don't know who Cameron is, but they said like Cameron. Okay, letting go. So this is connected to your angel message for the relationships you're wanting. It says if someone leave you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. So if you're being more confused than comforted, you need to reassess the access to you, okay? So that they said, we'll be with you. You have spirits that are with you, helping you, Laura. To dream. And I just put that on YouTube for people to be aware. Hold on. Okay.
Main Street, Main Street, Main Street, Main Street, Main Street.
And I've already shuffled these again, but I'm going to do it again because I want to make sure we get the right message. So, Art D. Laura. Laura, I want you to tell me when to stop. I want you to think of a question and put it generically here in the comments. So remember an overview of something you want to manifest. Now that I got that clear, I apologize. I should have did that earlier with Mystery and others. It's just been a while since I've done this.
My life ended fast.
Okay, so I've been focused on a lot of stuff. Tell me when to stop and think of your question of an overview of something you want manifest or you want an answer to manifest or you want to have an overview inquiry on. So Laura, tell me when to stop in the comments. Okay. Now, what's your question? Something you want manifested, or that you want an answer on to get to. Will my efforts advocating for myself be resolved in my favor substantially and soon? Ooh. Says Hagalad.
We're standing around you.
They said, we're standing around you. They know what's going on. Oh, hey, Tron. They said destruction, natural wrath, uncontrolled forces. There's some form of testing and change that's coming, and external input. And they're standing around you to inspire you to help with what is about to occur. So there's a destruction. So you must be an O-blood or connected to an O-blood, because they are master builders and master deconstructors. They take things down and build things. They can build things or take things down. So it's saying that there's going to be some destruction, natural wrath, uncontrolled forces, and testing and change and external input coming. That's Hagalaz. So you're going to be doing some haggling in Arizona. That's just joking. You're going to do some haggle and AZ of your ascension of your Z, of your sleep or rest connection. Your heart reflection into, so you have balance. So you got to balance out those connections coming of your being, of your heart reflection. Okay. Of your Fehu connection, your sovereignty. Yeah, that play. Yep. That's what's coming, Laura. Okay, so that's the response there. Now, what's the challenge to get through that so that you can get to what you're wanting to accomplish? It says, open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. This is the heart. This is the love message from your angels, saying if someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Now, you're going to have insight. They're going to be around you and get you to see the truth rather than what you've been being told the truth is. So, okay, to figure out this, to get through the challenge, which is the open your eyes to the truth, person's been telling you flat out who they are, honestly, you need to listen to them. And then it says, in order for you to see the truth, though, to get through that challenge of opening your eyes, you got to separate yourself. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So it's telling you to do some separation, Laura. So you've been doing some distance with the situation. And it says the separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow to get to what you're talking about. Does that answer it? I think it does. Okay. Now, whoo!
Black Death.
Black and alignment. Oh boy. Talking about the Dark Ages. Yeah, we're going through Renaissance change. We're in the Bronze Age going into the Silver and Golden Age. And in the Bronze Age, copper becomes the new currency. Okay, pathway. Ooh, here we go. Here's your answer to help you through that. You have a pathway coming. We're flat out saying that. Dropped one of my mallets. It's all good though. We'll grab it. It didn't even fall it. Yeah. Says the stag
We don't mean harm.
is the translation was the last one. So this one is another stag though, but it's a pathway. So we just had two stags. Wow. They said don't be alarmed. Or we don't mean harm. They said we don't mean harm. Hold on. Let's get. Okay, so pathway is which one? Is it for growing? Yeah. Pathway is number 3. So within me. It's got 3 stacks. It's got 2 ones up there, and then the one in front. Mind, body, spirit, oneness. And it looks like there's another one. There's a 4th. So you got mind, body, spirit, oneness. So the pathway card is the oneness. The mind, body, spirit connection is within the top part. Wow. Okay. And then that the pathway is a growing card. Here's the pathway. Okay. So we got that one. That's wild. So the balance has now tipped as you enter a new phase of life, the world of adulting. The tools we have learned during our childhood set us in good stead for our
Be
lives
wary of
ahead.
him.
They said to be wary of him. They said the place of learning, of going out into the world at one with it. We must learn from those who have gone before us, for they are guides and on this pathway. Their stories now form a part of us, but the future is ours to mold into the forms that we must cherish and desire. It is within this sphere that we must use the tools at our disposal to become. Become what? To become friend, parent, lover, moving from home, being to home, creating, building magics to transform us. Together, all those other great things we dreamed of as children. All is
We have
within our
power.
grasp if we look and recognize the signs we find along the way. This is your time and your moment. Take it gladly with love in your heart and give back with equal care, for this is where true balance is
My
found.
arms.
Okay. So they have power, something about their arms. So Laura, pathway. Deer been coming on my yard lately. One stared at me for minutes. Wow, that's cool. Says, will my efforts advocate for myself be resolved in my favor swiftly and soon? Yeah, so it's telling you you're on a pathway towards that. Yeah, the 3. They're saying something about 3. Yeah, this is 3. Okay, so pathway is the 3rd one. So it says the grandfather's stag stands at the entrance to the hollow way. The way through the wilds that has been etched into the landscape over millennial by thousands of feet, creating a pathway, a road, and a direction. Above him in the sky are the spirits of some who walked before, and he embraces their spirit and light to illuminate the pathway. Often
Please move forward.
undulting, they're saying to move forward. Just look forward, everybody. If you feel like to move forward, that's up to you, but they're telling you beware, move forward. Often adulting, uneven and unclear, the pathway drives or dives down into the fallen leaves of memory, going through the holloways and forests, obscuring our way forward, but it is still there, hidden from view and accessible to a sure foot. One step, then another, creating a new pathway as we go. It's like at nighttime you have your headlights on and you're driving in the car and it's dark, dusk, and there's no lights helping your pathway, but your light can see 100 feet forward or a certain feet forward. At least you have light showing you what's sort of ahead of you. All you have to do is keep going forward so you can see what's ahead of you or what's coming. So you just need to go the right distance and the right speed so you don't accidentally have something that gets in the way out of the sudden. So you got to be able to make sure you can brake really quickly or safely if it's too dark. Yeah, and so you just got to make sure you time it right. So that's what's coming. So it says, yeah, so hidden from
Desperate.
view and accessible to surefoot. One step, then another, creating a new pathway as we go. So as you keep going, that's what you're going. Yeah, what's 3? Your other number was 53. So you have energy of 3 of your balance. Yep, I did. Energy of your trinity, of your healing of your balance. That's wild. Okay, so that's your answer. You have a lot of that being brought up. I always go there. Okay. That's what I've been working with, the timing of it all. I know, I don't blame you. Okay, now it's time to ask your questions. So, first, yes or no questions from your angels. I want you to tell me when to stop and then ask your question. Reason you're freezing you? Okay, tell me when to stop, Laura. Stop. Okay. Ask your question. Yes or no question
Nana.
from your angels. Aunt Nana. What about Nana? Anna Nana? There's a Nana. Am I typing? Yeah, type it in the comments. Sorry. Go ahead and type it like we've done before. Will you win? Will you win what? Can we be more specific what you're asking? Because I need to know what you're talking about, Laura. For my safety and others. Keep it generic, though. You don't like? Yeah, I got to be careful because of different things. So ask again, Laura, in the comments, more the advocacy. Yeah, advocacy for what?
Bye bye.
Okay. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt this time. I just have to be careful because of different people's trickery ways of doing things. Okay. So let's do this. But please keep it less cryptic next time, okay? So here we go. You've been very nice, Laura, so we're good. It says no. They said emphatic no.
Walk right.
Then that they said, what's the reason? Yeah, it's an emphatic no. Can you give more clarification on what the no is for? It said to let go. You got to let go of whatever's going on. They said no, let go. Should she? Choose a new direction for the house part. They said, okay, sell the house. They said, choose a new direction. Remember, remain positive. They're saying, choose a new direction, remain positive. Does that give you the answers you're asking? Because it's saying no. We're trying to warn you about something that's coming. But it's up to you. It says to let go. You can manifest whatever you want if you focus on it and have other people. They said, I'm sorry. They said, choose a new direction. And it says, remain positive. You want me to do the bowl time? Okay. Okay. You want me to ask one more? Or do you want me to pull one more card?
I hate what I did.
You hate what you did? What did you do, Spirit? You're telling me to do the bowl time. Okay. Do you want me to pull another card, or did that give you the answer? because we're gonna bring it up again. It said emphatic no. Looks like the golden connection, golden city is coming, heaven on earth. That looks like Asgard, the angel. Wow, because they keep talking about something happening in July. Is the direction south? So we got let go, choose a new direction. They said rig the door, and then remain positive. And then there's saying to that question, big happy changes. Is the direction south? They said big happy change is coming. That's why they're telling you not to, because something's coming in July. Trust. Some form of trust is coming in. Trust can be a contract, a trust in your name, a trust of maybe some kind of family is going to give you some kind of inheritance. You're going to receive some kind of gift or inheritance, and that's why. I cannot type today. You're fine. You're good. The efficacy is at the end of July. Okay. No, all I know is there's stuff happening in July. They keep bringing up ascension and changes. We're shifting into timelines, and some of us are shifting. It's important. They said important. They says it's important. July is important. Okay. They said July is important. Huge connection. Okay. So a trust is happening. Okay. What is next? That's been a common theme today. Okay. What is next? It's been saying it through the. They've been saying it through the Hope app. They've been saying it through this. They've been saying it through the cards. For everyone.
Fighting.
They said, yes, let's ask. Fighting. Someone's fighting? He said, let's ask. They're fighting. Okay, hold on. So, Art D. Laura, we got your response there. Okay, so it looks like Diana took off because she's probably going to help her son and others. Okay, so now we're going to go into okay, so here is your star seed, Laura. Oh, here we go. They brought up portal earlier. Doors are opening. Says you decide. Rewards wild card. So you get to manifest what you're wanting. They said buried. Something is buried. Planning to be buried. So portals, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards wild card. They said it will be okay. They said this reading will provide an inspired, grounded action on the next baby step to take. The next step you're being called to take. Portal. This resonates with anybody else. It might be for you as well. Wow. And no, you don't need to put this on the heart as well. It's just a simple reading. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying, yes, you have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventures would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in, emphatically. What would you most like experience? Hey, Brooke. Okay, so there's your response, Laura. Now we're going into mind, body, spirit, oneness. And then, Brooke, you're next after we do these. Okay, so this resonates with anybody, though, even you, Brooke, or whoever. It's great, but this is for Laura. So your mind is your job. Your job is you. It's the violet, purple, beautiful color. You cannot create other people's lives for them. You cannot think for them. And if you try to force your opinions on others, you will only attract the same happening to you. So let all others create the lives they want and focus your unlimited power on creating the most magnificent life for yourself. They're saying the BPAP, do the bowl. They're trying to help me to help you. On the line, I think they're telling me to do that for you. Okay, so your job is you. So that's your mind. Your heart is feel good now. Ooh, these are good colors. These are Aquarius colors. Be happy now. Feel good now. That's the only thing you have to do. If that's the only thing you get from these teachings, then you have received the greatest part of the secret. So feel it now. That's the rose quartz. It's the heart chakra energy of the highest connection of the heart. Love rose quartz. Okay, change your thoughts, change the future. This is your spirit. This is I am free. Speak with your throat chakra. At the end of every day, before you go to sleep, think through the events of the day. If any events, moments didn't go the way you wanted, replay them in your mind the way you wanted them to go. You have now completely changed your future. So focus on how you wanted it to go, even if it didn't go right. And then think of how you would have wanted it to go as though that's the way that you feel it should have. And then you change your future so that new opportunities can make it go that direction, even though it didn't. Things can always recorrect and redirect that direction towards what you're now wanting in the way that you believe it can still happen in, not in the way that you don't think it can. If you're doing it in the object, but yeah, it could have happened this way, but now this happened, so now it won't, then that's not going to help. You got to focus on what can still happen, even though what already happened. A connection, yeah. You have to have a connection to a believable aspect, even if what happened isn't what you wanted. Focus on what you now think can happen based on what just occurred. And then you can change it or make the future better than what it was going to be, even though what happened occurred. So your oneness card is money comes to me effortlessly and easily. If you have held thoughts in the past that the only way money can come to you is through your job, then let that go. Can you appreciate that as you continue to think that it must be what you experience, tell a different story? Money can come from any and every direction. So, your mind card is your job is you. Your heart body card is feel good now.
Nice shoes.
Thanks. Change your thoughts, change the future.
I think.
And money comes to me effortlessly and easily. Money can come from any and every direction. What would you wish? Yep. And there you go. Okay, so now we got that. Now let's do the bowl because they asked for the bowl. Yeah, you're welcome, Brooke.
Ruination.
Ooh. So that is your responsibility. They said ruination. Ruination. Gotcha. Okay, so we just did some ruins and an ascension. Okay. Okay. Now, it's your turn, Brooke. We're going to do it if you want me to do it for you. It's up to you. Would you like me to do that for you, Brooke? You said, I just want to listen. So, did you want to have it done for you as
I like
well?
to play games.
Or no? It's up to you. You like to play games. I can do a simple one for you, or if you don't want me to, I can move on to Child of the Light. It's up to you. No question. All right. So you have no question. Do you care if I do a simple reading for you for your soulmate message and love message, or no? Discard. All right. We'll just do the 2 cards then. Okay. So this is
Forward.
since I met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals. So your soulmate is telling you this. This is this is a soulmate message from your angel. So since I met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals. Yeah, so that's coming from your soulmate, whoever you want that to be. Now, take a leap of faith. It's telling you to take a leap of faith. That's the love message from your angels. Is that only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. They're telling you to do that. They're telling you to go for the person or to, and I don't know if you're with someone or not, but it's telling you that you need to take a leap of faith towards something you're inquiring. You're not saying. So there you go, Brooke. Okay. What's next? Okay. Now, so an action towards something you're already in or that you're connected with. So now that connects that. You don't want to ask any questions. So that's the only thing you're getting for now. Now we're gonna go to the next person. Unless you ask me to, then you'll just have to request if you want me to do that. Child of the Light, you ready? Ooh, this one's a good one. Whoa, you got some powerful energy going on, Child of the Light.
They hide the truth.
They do hide the truth, but they're doing it from the heart. Okay, Child of the Light, you ready?
Yes, yes.
They're saying yes for you. You want me to do a small reading or do you want me to do the full one? They said they hide the truth. Child of the Light, you still in here? Usually is fine. Usual is fine. Okay, we'll do the usual then. When, because I love the usual. I try to keep it simple, but they're very thorough. Okay. Says, when I look into your eyes, the whole world stops and I forget where I am. And then you have an unbreakable love. It says, this person is genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. So you take the leap for someone. I don't know who it is, but there's an unbreakable love. So your angel love message is saying that there's an unbreakable love. This person is genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. So I don't know who that's about.
Johnson.
A Johnson? But they're telling you that. 7 is for grace. 7 is G for grace or Gibo, giving and receiving. When I look into your eyes, the whole world steps and I forget where I am. I think that's the gift one or the divine intervention grace one. It's also the 369 variation of the going within a seashell. It's vibration, uh, frequency, sacred geometry, and everything is energy, numbering. Sacred geometry connect. Kind of, yeah. Unbreakable love.
My name is Mildred.
Hi, Mildred. Person is genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. So you have, let's do love message from your angels telling you about someone. Okay. Now, what is next? Okay. Get ready to ask your question. Okay, so this is the overview questions. So, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to ask the child of the light? Put it in the comment, generically. Ooh. I've been seeing this symbol a lot. Okay.
I'm good.
I've already shuffled enough, so I pulled it from this top. It says revelation, signs, visions, insight, message, knowledge, and communication. Wow. And soothes. You're going to get some revelations, some signs, some visions, some insight, a message, and knowledge communication. So it says, I'm going. So, well, I see my person is here. It's saying, yes, you're going to get some signs and connections to get you there. Now, what is the challenge? It says, pay attention to red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. You probably already know that. Okay, so
Right.
that is, they're saying right. They're agreed with me on that. Pay attention to red flags. Okay, so now your response to that, to get through the challenge of pay attention to red flags so you can handle getting through it, keep getting divine timing. It says, be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. Sometimes it's not easy to wait, though. They said they'll help you with bills. So they're going to help you with the bills.
There.
Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. I'm going to help someone with bills. So someone's dealing with bills, and they said there. They said, we'll help you with bills. It will work itself to get you there. So that's the divine timing will help you to get through the red flags of someone's bills or concerns of yours and theirs. And then it will get you to visions and things through that so that you can achieve what you're wanting. There you go. Now, what is next? Ooh, the family. Have the bee. What about the have the bee? It's a badger. You're right. Have a bee. It's a family of badgers. It's like skunks, but they're badgers. So something about a family situation. So you have a family with a B. They're saying help the B be with the B. Well, I'm a B negative blood type, so I don't know if they're talking about me. Okay. They said he's kind. Says think of an obstacle you have or an area of your life. This reading will provide inspired, grounded action on the next baby step to take. So there is a family situation. There's a okay family. Hate. What about hate? So yeah, so family. Well, this is That's not granted actions for the start sheet. That's later. Grabbed the wrong book. Sorry. Family is. Yeah, my family's kind of crazy. Something about hate. Oh, we gotta open this up because someone just turned the other box up. There we go. Now we got that. Sorry, my spirit box turned off. I got to turn it back on. Okay. I'll read the comments in just a moment. Could you clarify what you're trying to say, spirits? Come on, angels. Okay. What about BPAT?
This was my home.
This was your home? Okay. Me and my children? Maybe. Okay, this one's weird. I think it is... Ah, there it is. 3. You got 3 on this one. So this is number 3 of the being. So they want you to be. So the fundamental everyday world from which we all must accept the challenges. So being is number 3 for the C of your being. So 23 is connected to that. But you got 7 for your number. So the first group is being, and right at the start, we see the beginnings card, a birth into the world. Now, this birth may not be an actual birth, maybe with birth of a new idea or a new concept, way of being. Look at how the cards run over the next 11 and see how the fruition of an idea could start shaping from the nugget of beginnings and eventually come full circle to balance. When we balance the way, we are with the way, we comprehend the world around us. 7/3 is my birthday. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. July 3rd. Actually, I have a doctor's appointment on July 3rd. That's crazy. But it's like a virtual visit through my insurance. So these cards from the building blocks for a well-rounded soul and contains the essence of each of these concepts. It is within the learning of these that we can go forward, each step taking us closer to balance. We must learn to accept all these elements and strive to work
Sorry if I
harder
scared you.
on those we find most difficult. When you think of each of these, how do you feel? What emotions are coming to the fore? And what will this teach you going forward? For only with solid foundations can progress come and a forward momentum in balance with the world. Okay, so it's telling you to have some solid foundations with your family. How do you feel about your family? What emotions are coming to the fore with that? And what will this teach you going forward? For only with solid foundations can progress come and forward momentum and balance with the world. Yeah, so that explains it because it's telling you earlier that you need to have some divine stuff to get through the red flags of the relationship connection, to get to the revelation signs and other stuff. Hi, Alma. Insight, message, knowledge, and communication. And again, this is your family card. Not today. There we go. We got a lot of energies coming through now. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, what's next? Family. Hold on. I think this is the first one. So we have balance this last card, so it must be.
This is great.
I know. There it is. Got it. Okay, so family card. All right, here we go. We're going to go with the family. It says a family of badgers was safe up on the hill in their underground home. Above them, the eventide sky slowly turns, the twinkling stars accompanying the moon as the waltzes slowly across her ballroom sky. Below them, keep in the musky, damp earth, they are watched over and protected by their badger ancestors, whose wisdom and knowledge is passed down to the family through generations. Family, the safest place, the place of love and forgiveness and ever present comfort. Family isn't necessarily blood relations, but those who are trusted and cherished, who are your family, and how can they help? Who are your family and how can they help? So it's telling you to connect with your family, whatever you feel is your family. And it doesn't have to be blood, it's anybody you feel at home with. And so the place of love and forgiveness and ever present comfort. Family isn't necessarily blood relations. So, but those who trusted and cherished. So go to those you trust and cherish, who are your family, and they
Many
will
other
give
souls.
you connection. Okay, so that's your response there. They said many other souls. Yeah, so you have many other souls, like soul families. Okay. Okay, now what's your question? We're gonna do the angel number cards. We're almost done with the angel number.
Would you like?
Or
would
no,
you
the
like-
angel
would you
message
like-
card.
would you like-
Remember, these are yes or no, child of the light. So
Heart.
tell me when to stop and then ask your question in the comment. I'm shuffling it through. Tell me when. Stop. All right. Stopped. Okay, now ask your question, yes or no, to your angel card. Yes or no question. Okay, put it in the comment. It's a yes or no question response. Ignorant flop. Will my children be happy? They heard what you said and they said the ignorant flops. Oh, they're being funny. Okay. They said not the right time. I think you got some humor, angels, or you got some humor going on with the situation you're dealing with. Oh, that was awesome. Oh my god. I love doing this when stuff like that happens. And I know what to order.
Describe.
Oh, describe. I think we're good. We don't need a description of what an ignorant flop is. I think we can figure that out ourselves. If you don't know what that is, go do your search and do what does ignorant flop mean, and you'll get your answer in a search bar. Anyway, don't do it here, please. I don't need to describe what an ignorant flop is. Okay, this is making me laugh and cry at the same time. Oh, where's Diane when we don't have her in here? Okay, note the right time. You seem to be laughing her butt off on that one. Okay, note the right time. I don't know what to ask.
Another 10. Another 10. Another 10.
Another 10. They said another 10. Okay, not the right time. So,
Court.
okay, let's see. Meditation brings answers. I'm doing 3 cards on this one for fun. And there's something better. There's something better coming for them. And then they said the situation will improve. Okay, there we go. I did more than 3 cards. So the response was not the right time. They're ignorant flops. They said meditation brings answers for the situation of being happy, so teach them to meditate. There's something better than what's been occurring, and the situation will improve, they said. So that's a good answer. That was funny.
Okay.
They said they're okay. They said they'll be okay. It will work itself out. So something's going on about the unhappiness that's affecting them. They're going to get through it. They have to get through their whatever they're dealing with, and eventually it will improve when they learn to meditate or learn to connect, or you do, if they don't want it. Okay, so there you go. I don't know what that. Well, we got your answer on that one. Okay, so the next one is your we got
Nice hat.
ooh, thank you. It's a nice hat. They like my shoes and they like my hat. Anyway, so Earth, learn how to be human in the world, but not of it. Yeah, so you are beyond what the world is because you're a child of the light. So Earth, that's your grounded action to take for this situations that you're wondering and wanting right now. Earth is so this is a question or query response for what you're wanting to know. So Earth is here we go. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. The challenge for all souls it's like you're hovering in a land mystical bubble of air. You're an airbender.
Torture.
Oh wait, torture. It can be. The challenge for all souls have a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner world. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience, means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence. Being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth
Presence beyond
can
mirror.
be more difficult for them. If this is you, are being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth. And you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. So that's a response. So do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Do things that bring you joy. That's how you deal with it. Okay, some self-care, self-love, self-worth focuses balance yourself within it. Okay, so that's how that works is earth. Yeah, so that's your answer there. Now, let's get your mind, body, spirit, oneness. Okay, that completes the answer. Thank you, three. They said Beatrice. Hi, hi, Grandma. And she's telling someone to get dressed. My grandma's telling you to get dressed. Anyway, please. They're telling Wendy to get dressed, please. She's teasing you. My grandmother was at 14. My mom was number 14 out of 15 children. Yeah, I'm in Utah. They said, go to hell. They're teasing you. My grandma's teasing one of you. I don't know why my grandma's worried about all of you. Anyway, everything is an inside job.
My name is Dorothy.
Hi, Dorothy. Okay. Isn't it great to know that you cannot control your world from the outside? To change your world, to change your whole life, all you have to do is manage your thoughts and feelings on the inside of you, and then everything will change. So you got olive green. Dorothy's one of the spirits I think that comes from the graveyard I go to. Dorothy Rose, one of them. Okay. So heart body is see what you want as here now. So heart body. What are the most powerful words you can say for manifestation? It's saying it's here. Well, mine is Dorothy May. Maybe it is Dorothy May. They did say May. Dorothy May, is that you? I think Dorothy May's here. They said good job. They said good job, Laura. That was Dorothy May. So it says your imagination creates. So who is it that's trying to talk to Dorothy May, Laura? I don't know who you mean by Dorothy May is you
Find
or
my
mine.
body.
They said find their body. Okay, so it says your imagination creates. It says stress, worry, and anxiety simply come from projecting your thoughts into the future, imagining something bad, which causes your feelings to plummet. And when you imagine something bad, you're creating what you don't want, child of the light. So your spirit is telling you instead, when you're feeling worried, ask yourself, what do I want? And then imagine that instead. Instead of focusing on what you don't want, try to imagine something that you do want to replace that which you don't want. I do that a lot. That's the mustard. That's funny because that's the mustard color. This is the mustard color. Wow, the mustard seed. Now we got yellow, which is the sacral or the I am magical or creative. I think it's the magical. This is the magical. So your spirit is telling you to be magical. You have the power to bring peace on earth. The world will change and our planet will change as each human being changes inside. One human being inspires many others, and the many others inspire thousands. The thousands inspire millions, the millions inspire billions, and that is how we bring peace and harmony to the planet Earth. Yeah, when you supply and provide the empathy and compassion in the world, in everything you eat, consume, support. That's why I go for plant based. That's why I go for moral stance veganism. Things
Please
like that
wait
are
and
the
listen.
high alkalinity versus toxicity. When you alkaline everything, you create a better world. So when you supply and demand empathy, compassion, everything you buy, everything you support, everything you are there for, you create heaven on earth. So the more you supply and demand the peace and empathy and compassion in everything you do, you create more others to do the same. So you have the power to bring peace on earth. That's powerful. Okay, so let's bring that up again. This sound. So everything is an inside job. See what you want as here now. Your imagination creates. I'm a goat fish. I'm a Capricorn first. You have the power to bring peace on earth. They said fish Sam. They're telling someone to go for me. That's funny. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the bowl. Maybe they're all slaps into the bowl. Let's receive. Yep. Yep. Faith like a mustard seed. I was painting my living room yellow. Then that's a response for you too. You have the power to bring peace on earth, Brooke. Everybody does. That's what you do. Hey, how's it going, Michelle? Or Monica, sorry. Renee, Monica. I get confused. There's a Michelle that comes in with a similar face that reminds me of you both, her being similar, but you're not. So Monique, we just finished Child of Light's reading.
Yes.
Do you want me to do yours? Yeah, there's a guest. Oh, do we have a guest? Okay. So Monique. Would you like me to do, or Renee, would you like me to do a reading for you? Are we just finished with everybody's? Now you came in at the right time to do another one. So you know how this works. So I'm going to do a generic one, and then you can tell me if you want me to go further. Okay. So, wow. So your soulmate is saying, wow. So this is how real love feels like. So that's 55. That's energy of the
You're very
Jera.
polite.
It said you're very polite. Yep. Ooh.
You know.
Reconciliation. This is a message from your angels. Love message from your angels. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. You're going to have some reconciliation with someone. I just had that with Diane, a friend, and others. So reconciliation, someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. All right. So that is wild.
Memories here.
Yes, lots of memories here. So you have memories with this person. You have memories with, and they're saying go to them, go to them. You're supposed to go to them. They said you're going to have a reconciliation. Go to that person. Yeah. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Now, it's always good to set boundaries, but it's saying that that's what it's telling you to do. Or someone's going to go to you. Possibly they're going to go to you. Okay, now, but they said if you feel like you want to go to them, you
16.
can. What about 16? They said 16, something about 16. That's AF, ascension of your sovereignty, of your Fehu. Okay, now, I want you to ask your question. Environment. I want you to ask your question of your overview of something you want manifested. Okay, Monique? Ask your question. We're going to get their feelings hurt. Not necessarily, Brooke. Not necessary. What you focus on, you create, Brooke. So whenever you focus on something, you're creating more of that through your focus. Water studies confirm that. So you can look that up. Look up Greg Braid and Bruce Lipton knowledge on YouTube or other stuff about water studies. What you're focusing on, you're creating more. And water is memory. When you talk to water in 29 days, it heals. Water rice studies confirms that. Military studies and water studies do it. Do your own research. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Now.
This resonates and awesome. But I actually healed a boil burn on my hand, a water boil burn, by saying I love you. You're already healed, and I did things I was inspired to do. I did like aloe vera and some other stuff, but I talked to it, and it should have been a degree burn, and it healed within 24, 48 hours of talking to it. I've also manifested 3 miracles within 48 hours. 3 huge, 2 of them were financial, and 1 was transitional. It was powerful. Yep, helped me with financial, helped me with a home or transition, and helped me with being provided something that was wild. And it was because I focused and I asked for it and I meditated it and focused and did a lot of breathing and oming. And within 72 hours, actually 48, under 48 hours, it wasn't even 48. It was between 24 hours. Within 20, and you can do it faster when you have more people to do it with you. but you can make things happen within 72 hours or even within 29 days. Water studies confirms within constant daily practices of focusing on positive focuses and reinforcement about what you want to change, within 29 days it did. But if you have 3 or more people with you, or 2 people, you break it in half and it happens sooner. 3 practitioners with a lady focusing on wanting a bladder cancer tumor in her in a non-medicine hospital connected to Greg Braden under a non-medicine hospital. So look up Greg Braden, a non-medicine hospital, and they chanted waza 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 waza, and that was already happened, and that was in a non-medicine hospital in Beijing, China, that shut down in 2001. You can do your own research on this, and you can look up non-medicine hospital on a bladder cancer tumor that was supposedly said to be healed under 3 minutes, under 2 minutes and 14 seconds. She was in a class for a month, but she learned Qigong breathing, and then when she was ready, she had to see a healing to actually believe in it. And then when she saw it, she did the breathing and focus. And then when she was ready, the 3 practitioners and hers, when they did an ultrasound, and you can look it up. So look at Greg Braden and Non-Medicine Hospital of Healing. They healed people for 8 years, 95% plus in a non-medicine hospital. And they healed people in 8 years before that, 1,000 plus, 180 diseases and 1,000 plus people, 95% plus success. But the healing that they recorded, she had an ultrasound and she healed under 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 14 seconds with clapping, 2 minutes and 41. So you can actually look that up. Greg Braden and Non-Medicine Hospital. Okay? Enjoy that. Now, Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton under 72 hours brings the process of how to do it on your own. You can look it up in the other. Yeah, so here we go. So I try to bring up positive to counter people's negative beliefs. Yeah, if someone comes from your past you can reverse and focus on how you want it to be. But this is a reconciliation with someone you would want to reconciliate with, not someone you don't. And history that you had with, that you want to have happen. So they're talking about history. So this is actually for Monique, Brooke. We already did yours. Yours, Brooke. We're going to go back to yours real quick to remind you, Brooke. What was yours, Brooke? Let's see. Hold on. Getting back to yours, Brooke. Yours was a quick response of what yours was telling you. So, Brooke, I think yours was. Did we do? Wait, who was yours? Yeah. So we're going to give you 2 different ones because I can't remember which one was yours. Because there was a weird one we were dealing with. Ooh, things are dropping. We already got this one. I think we got this one. Hold on. There's weird stuff going around. Was WoW the one we just did? Yeah, reconciliation. We just did that one. Okay. So this one was.
I hear you.
I hear you. Okay, here we go. So it wasn't the 7. It was before the 7. You were 22. It says, since I met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals. I think that was you. And then take a leap of faith. You said, only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. That was your love message, Brooke. Angel number Since I met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals. That's from your soulmate. And then your response has nothing to do with the reconciliation. Your response was take a leap of faith. You're only when you are willing to step out of your true comfort zone will you reap great rewards towards that what you're wanting. That's your angel love message. So you have to get out of your comfort zone and go for the person you want or to have what you're wanting. The reconciliation is actually towards Monique. So if that doesn't resonate with you, then that's not for you. That was for her. Now, if you relate with it and you think someone is, focus on the positive outcome because it's a reconciliation. So someone from your past is will be returning to your life. If you think that's talking to you too, it's a good thing. It's a reconciliation with someone you want to reconciliate with, not someone you don't. Just have to spin that around to help you realize what it's saying. But yeah, that was actually
Carol.
to Monique. But if you feel like it was to you too, that's how that works. Okay. Now let's go. Let's go forward. But it was good you asked that because it got me to bring up some knowledge that a lot of you didn't know about that you can go look into. That was part of my awakening. What got me to where I am now to teach you all what I caught on. Juice?
Children are playing.
What was children are playing and something about juice? Okay. So that was the wow.
Too far.
Now let's ask you a question. So what do you want to ask? What do you want to ask, Monique? With you, what you want to manifest? What do you want to manifest to something that you would like? Put that in the comments. Keep it generic. Ooh, this one's a good one. Yeah, they're saying make it good. And you're very welcome, Monique. So this is a powerful response. Who's also here? This is a rune response. So this is an overview for you, Monique or Renee. So Monique, what is your response you want to manifest it? What's your question or inquiry or overview for what you're wanting to manifest? So first we have the overview card. That's this one right here. And then we have a challenge card that will be an angel message response to the challenge to get through this, to get to what you're wanting. And then we have something to get through the challenge. So here we go. So I want you to put in the comments, Monique, what your question overview is. You got to put it in the comments here generically. So what do you want manifested? I heard you, Laura. To know the knowledge of the world. So is that what you want to manifest? Is that what you want to manifest right now? We said nice. So this is a question inquiry you want to ask. To manifest. Okay. Is that your question or inquiry to the knowledge of the world? To help the world be a better place to understand our universe. Okay, so to get to what will help you do that, it's giving you the Tiwas. So we got another thing that keeps making me think of the Ewoks. But Tiwas, it's an arrow that goes upward. It said leadership,
Hear us.
rationality, victory, honor, bravery, courage, strength, perseverance, and endurance. It said hear us. Okay. So, wow. So to get to the TWAS to do what you're wanting to accomplish and why you want to accomplish, yeah, it says be honest. That's what you're going to receive to do that. You need to do that. Now to get there so that you can achieve that to get what you're asking, it says you got to be honest. This is your challenge. You have to be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations and to water, yeah, and are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. It says your challenge is you have to be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary.
Alone.
It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Yeah, we'll do the bowl of water. Hold on. Telling me to hit the water. Now, to get through the challenge, it's telling you need to balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotion, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. It's telling you to become more sustainable. So there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable to be able to get to that conclusion you're wanting. You got to have balance. Now, that will get you through the challenge of the being honest. That will help you get through the challenge of being honest. And then the TWAs. So you're going to need to balance your connections with people and have heart to heart through that balance of being honest to get to the TWAs that will help you with the leadership skills, the communication of having rationality, victory, honor, and bravery, courage and strength, perseverance, and endurance to get to what you're wanting to accomplish. That's wild. That's pretty spot on.
Conflict.
Yeah, you got to get through the conflict. You're going to have some conflict that you're going to have to get through. Now, that, yeah, you're going to have hope. Yeah, you got to have hope. It's like the Sowillo mark on Superman's chest. It means hope. So to be a super lady or super being, you have to have hope. Oh, here we go. Ooh, this is a good card. You got to go within. You got to go to your temples. Got to go into the temple.
Footsteps follow.
Footsteps follow into the temple. The temple of the woods. The little rabbit connection, or the rabbit. Wow, temple. Oh, so there's a temple in the moonlight. Telling you. Yeah, you got to go into nature of the temple. Okay, here we go. Bear with me. This is tomorrow night. They're saying tomorrow night. It says, our place in the world, not just as humans, but as part of the spirit. Okay, so it says, when you find your magic, not in a cheap tricks, but in our love and care of the world. So you can't do tricks. No more cheap tricks, Monica or Monique. No more cheap tricks or on others or yourself. So, but in our love and care of the world around us, a deep understanding and responsibility always follows. For we have grown and now must be the teachers, the holders of knowledge, and the creators of harmony. This is our moment to shine and to be alive in everything we strive to achieve. Within every part of life, Spirit will hold you secure. And throughout these inevitable good and hard times, know that you are seen and heard, and your purpose is understood. Understanding is to know that all stories must have a beginning, a story, and ending. Strive always for the best possible ending, using those tools that taught you right from the outset. Yep. And know that for every ending, a new story starts.
Redwood, 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 redwood.
No, you're good. So, Monique, I do this on YouTube. If you look for Samuel Durbridge in my hat, you look for the same picture of me that I have up here. Try to look for the same one on YouTube. I think I'm doing the purple one. I try to update that new one. It's Samuel Durbridge with numbers 73 something. I try to do the link on YouTube, but you'll have to look at some of my videos and you might find the YouTube channels that I have, and you can find this one. Hopefully, it will bring it up for today. And it's 9:07 p.m. right now, but we've been on for about 2 hours and 35 minutes. So you'll have to go to that time mark of 2 hours and 35 minutes on this video for today, June 18th, 2026 year, okay? So when we have to try to listen to it as best as you can on here. I apologize on your TikTok. So temple, we're almost done too. Bear with me. We still have the star seed oracle and the 4 affirmations to do for you. You're the last one today, I think, unless someone else is here. So temple. So in the middle of the forest is a glade where the trees form a circular space. Tall and graceful, they make a forest temple, and columns of trunks and roofs of leaves, illuminated by stars and the bright full moon. A place for quiet and for prayer and retrospection. In the glade under the moonlight sits the hare, supported by the priestesses of the temple, the crow and the owl. A place of peace and bright empty air, a promise and deeply held wisdom. Ancient voices sing to us, and we sing in return, connecting and drawing solace in the silence of the ancient forest. Woodlands and hold memory and emotion, wisdom and sustenance. Let the silence embrace you, quieting your mind and bringing pure connection. Yep. And they're bringing up sacred ground through the spirit box. Yeah, they're spot on about this right now. That's wild. Okay. Okay, now it's time to ask your questions, Monique, to your angels. We're going to do all 5 cards. We're going to do the last 5 cards of this to finish this reading in so I can reshuffle them later after I post everything. Because I'm going to try to do responses for daily readings on YouTube and TikTok. And I'll try to do it for Facebook as well. But I'm going to do ones that I post on each platform that are the same. I'm going to do a daily reading similar to this for everybody, but I'll be the one asking the angel questions and responses for someone, so that we can keep it generic for everyone that resonates. And I'll do daily readings for TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. But they're all going to be the same reading. It's just going to be one reading that I'll just post on each platform. On Facebook, I'll probably just share it from TikTok or YouTube. Yep, here we go. What is the questions you want to ask your angel? I'm going to shuffle real quick. Yes or no questions. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm going to be doing that when I can.
I think.
You think compassion. So tell me when to stop. Am I going to find my soulmate? Okay, I'll ask them once we do that. It's got to be a yes or no question, Monique. That's not a yes or no question. You're going to find your soulmate.
And she told.
It's got to be a yes or no question. So add on to that question to make it a yes or no question. Because If it's going to say that you're not going to find your soulmate, then they wouldn't be your soulmate in this life. Okay, there we go. That's better. I'm trying to get you to thinking that way. If you manifest it, you can. Then you can collectively do that with anything. So I say yes, but that's only if you manifest it. But we are shifting in July, so maybe you'll, if it's not now, it'll be after then. Okay, so tell me when to stop.
Think.
I'm shuffling the cards, so tell me when to stop. We're doing all the cards anyway, but we're going to do it in whatever order you say to stop at.
Sandwich.
I'm stroking your hair.
You're stroking my hair. The sandwich. Ah, you're fun. Whose hair are you stroking? Mine or someone else? Okay. Okay, so here we go. Am I going to find my soulmate in this life? They said, look, they're saying, look for a sign. It's up to you. Wow. Look at this. It says, look for a sign. It says, it's up to you. Peaceful resolution is coming. Okay. It's saying that you're ready. Holy crap, this is spot on. Improving health. So the person is improving their health. So look for a sign. It's up to you, emphatically. Peaceful resolution is going to happen. You are ready for that. And it's saying improving health.
Jordan.
Talking about a Jordan. Like the River Jordan? Or the name Jordan? The mop. They're talking about the River Jordan and something about a mop. Or the mom. Let's do the bowl. That's wild. Okay, so now we're going to do your grounded action you need to take, a baby steps for your. Think of something that you have to accomplish and take a grounded action to take. And we're talking about the mop to one of you. So think of an obstacle you have or an area of your life. This reading will provide an inspired grounded action on the next baby step to take. The next step you're being called to take is big picture thinking. It's a beautiful card. Okay, so big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Okay. This resonates with anybody else that's listening in? Awesome. And I said, bless you for entertainment purposes only, but if it resonates, awesome. Doesn't resonate, let it go. Move on. Okay, so
Presence.
Yeah, big picture thinking. Yeah, presence. Yeah, be your own presence. Be within the present. Be your own gift to yourself and others. Okay? Because yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today's a gift. And as you're a gift, you're a present to yourself and others. So be in the present, be the presence of that which you want surrounding you, and that's what can show up. So the Palladians are our cosmic cousins. They are here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet. Today's a gift. That's right, I am. Thank you so much. You're welcome. To take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future
scare
will be
you.
woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you have had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Palladians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about that what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality.
Zachary.
Wow.
Hear you. Can you hear you? Can you
So they can hear you, and they're helping you realize they're
Little later,
calling
little
on
later,
you to
little
be
later,
a leader
little
for the
later,
future. You were asking that, Monique, and they just answered that.
Straight. Okay.
To hold a clear vision of what's possible. And they said, oh, for 3. Wow. If you're going to be a leader and you're asking to be one and you want to be one, that's saying how to achieve it.
Deep.
Yeah, wow. Leadership, rationality. Holy shit. Okay, that's cool. Yes. It is. Hey, Team Truth. Welcome. So we just finished that for you, Monique. Team Truth, you came in at the right time. I can do another one for you, too. Big picture thinking. We don't have to do a full reading. We could do a little reading for you, Team Truth, if you want. Okay. It's up to you, and welcome. Big picture thinking. I'm almost done. I got to do the mind, body, spirit for Monique, and then we'll go on to there. So that's wild. Yeah, so that's what it was telling you to do. Okay, we're done with that. Now, mind, body, spirit, oneness. Yeah, and then I could do one for you. Okay. So positive and kindness are all you need. That's your mind card. It says the path to your best ever life is actually so very easy. Positive thoughts, positive words, and acts of kindness. That's it. Yeah. Supply and demand, that be the compassion and kindness of what you're wanting for yourself for others. When you do that for others or close to what you're wanting, you start to receive that and appreciate the kindness that you already have of that which you want more of. Pretty cool. So that's your mind. Think before you act. Got to do it genuinely. Make it a daily habit to determine the outcome of every event in your life through your thoughts. Set the universal forces ahead of you in everything you do and everything you go by thinking the way you want something to go in advance. Then you are creating your life intentionally.
Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. Yeah, Beatrice is here. It's my grandma. So your life is in your hands. That a man can change himself, or I'm going to say, or a lady, and master his own destiny or hers, is the conclusion of every mind who is wide awake to the power of right thought. That's by Christian D. Larson. Your spirit. That's wild. Now we got the green, your oneness. Create your tomorrow today. That's your love vibration, heart chakra. So some powerful rituals to do from your bed. Every twilight, replay the good moments of the day and give heartfelt thanks for them. Think about the next day and intend that it is going to be the best day of your life. Wow. Then, when you wake, before you get out of bed again, declare your intentions for the day and give thanks as though you have already received it. I love these. Yeah, that res. Yeah, sure it did. So positivity and kindness are all you need.
Graveyards hide secrets.
Think before you act. Your life is in your hand. It says graveyard hides secrets. Create your tomorrow today. Okay, we got it. That's that. Okay, now it's your turn. No more question angels, but we can ask that in the love messages. So that'll be fine. Here we go. Okay. First, we're going to do your generic. You're very welcome, Monique. Okay, T and Truth, you ready?
Jordan.
Jordan? Keep reading, Jordan. T and Truth. 29. Keep bringing up Jordan. Says, I can't help mentioning you to my close friends and family members. So, T and Truth, your soulmate is saying they can't help mentioning you to their close friends and family members. Now, I can do this other. Sure what? Oh, hey, hi, Joshua. Okay, so different paths. You're not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The direction you want to move into are different. So your angel love message for you, T and Truth, is you are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. You're very welcome. Thank you for this so much, Monique. I appreciate it. I love those. You're very, very welcome. All right, so T and Truth, different paths. You still here, T and Truth, or did you take? You're still here. Okay. So we got that. Different paths. Oh wow.
Justice.
Yes, this is justice. T and Truth, you need to ask your question what you want to manifest in the comments here. If you want to go forward. We can do this one. If you don't want to ask a question, you just want the generic reading I just did, that's fine. But do you want to do a full reading? It's up to you. Or I'll save this for the next time I go live free stream. Which I'm actually going to do daily. I'm going to do daily ones now, T and Truth, starting tomorrow possibly, or at least Saturday. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow because it depends on how I feel. There are some things I got to do tomorrow. But yeah. Let me. So Willow. So start thinking of your question and what you want to ask, T and Truth. What do you want to manifest? So make it good. What you want to manifest. Put it in the comments. Keep it generic. This is an overview outcome question response. I think we had an algas was something else.
Me.
Actually, never mind. We have a different card because I don't think we did that algas. Did we do that one? Hold on. Did we do? We already did response there. Yeah, we already did that earlier.
Accident.
So this is a different response. Never mind. Well, both of these responses are good. We're going to save the So Willow for my generic reading. So that one I have a feeling needs to go for the next one. I love that one because it's victory and success. So we'll keep the So Willow for everyone that resonates. That's going to be the first video I do. Unless someone else comes in here before I go. But algiz is the question response. So SV or Pro 4X. What are you talking about? Teatrus, can you make it more generic so I know what you're asking? Because that's a weird question. So we're going to go for a different response, but it's powerful. It's still similar. They're saying mission 1. We have things that are happening in July that are going to do a change. Well, this is actually more fitting. Because I had this up here and I forgot that that was the card I was doing for you next. As it's part of a bigger outcome. Yeah. So what is it that you want that you can generically put in the comments so that I can know what it is?
They're shouting out.
Yeah, they're shouting out. I just have to do that for safety, for myself and others.
I think.
So is it a personal, like, is it something you want to manifest as clothing, or is it something else? They're saying, I'm single. They're shouting out, I'm single. Ascending room. They're saying that someone in the ascending room or sending room into the afterlife is shouting out that they're single. What in the world is going on? Why is there a spirit or being that's shouting out that they're single? Vehicle type. Oh, gotcha. So you're wanting a certain vehicle to manifest. Okay. So algiz. It says that you have some protection, a guardian awakening, and courage and defense and instincts that will help you. So you got algiz. I don't think did I do, was that something that happened earlier? Some stuff fell out, but no, that's different. Oh, they said you want it. Okay, so that's the algiz. Okay. If Jenny Baby came in, I have one for her that's on the side, but that would be for when I do that for her. So I've been holding that to the side for her when she shows up. Okay, because I never got to finish her reading, so when she comes in or when I can get a hold of her, she's going to be the next one. Okay, so now, your algiz is saying you are enough, Tea and Truth. It's saying to be cautious. They said algiz, there's a protection and guardian and awakening and courage, defense, and instincts to get the vehicle you're wanting, or transportation, or whatever you're asking about. It says you are enough. So it says the person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. I don't know what that has to do with the challenge. But the challenge of what you're asking for, what you're really asking for with the vehicle or reasoning for the vehicle, is saying that you are enough. You don't need what you're thinking you require.
I'm not aggressive.
For that connection you're wanting. So it says this is your challenge of that you are enough. So the vehicle or whatever it is you're asking about the vehicle or connection is you are enough. You don't need to change yourself to get what you're wanting to achieve. There's a deeper meaning for what you're asking for and wanting to manifest. Yeah, so the person you're meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Okay. Now, it's saying difficulties. Oh. So to get through the challenge is saying that there's some difficulties. There's going to be jealousy as an obstacle to the success of the connection. So it's telling you for the solution to the challenge of you are enough is that you just need to not be jealous or worry about the jealousy of others. So to get through the challenge, you're going to have difficulties to get to being feeling that you're enough. So these cards are interchangeable. Okay? So we can say that the difficulties is the challenge.
Toys.
This doesn't happen very often, but this did this time. So you have jealousies from others that are obstacles. So you need to realize to get through the obstacle of the difficulties is you are enough. So being enough, the person you're meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. That is actually going to be how you get through the difficulties. So we're switching the cards around. So because they are interchangeable with the situation. So you have difficulties. Yep. Rose, give them a rose through those who are being jealous. Give someone a rose or a gift that will get them to stop being jealous. And then you are enough. The person you are meant to be with love will love you the way you are. You don't
You
need
are
to change.
powerful.
You're powerful. So they're saying to give a gift to someone who's feeling jealous. And then they won't be jealous of you anymore because you're showing compassion to their jealousy and you'll get through the issue to get your algas. Through that protection. By being a gift to others who get jealous of what you get, they won't feel jealous anymore because of your compassion and how powerful. So that's what's going on. So to get that which you're wanting, someone's going to feel jealous of your wanting. So give them a gift of a rose, and then you'll achieve that which you're wanting through the algas and protection of doing that for them. I don't know how to explain it. That's what's going to happen. That's what you need to do to get through it, to get that algas. To get what you're wanting to have for the protection, for the vehicle or transportation you're going for. Whatever that is. Does that explain it, Tea and Truth? Yeah.
Where?
It was tough to ask it right as one of the options is tied to a bigger universe. Yes. And something about 11. That's my soul urge number. 11 is for kingdom. Kanaz. Yeah, 11 is for kingdom. Because J is for 10, and then K is for kingdom, which is grace. And luck. For your wife. My soul urge number is 11. And that's kingdom or kanaz, which is luck and grace. Okay. What about your wife? They're talking about someone's wife. Okay, now, what's next? Ooh, yeah. Okay, what's next? Okay, now we have
We like investigators.
Tea and Truth. Oh, Spirit of the Land. Telling you to Spirit of the Land. You need to respect Tea and Truth. You need to respect nature and the connection. Look how powerful that is. Wow, look. Even in that, it's showing you the. Look how crazy this background is doing. Wow, look at that. I'm not even doing this. It's outlining the Spirit of the Land, lady. Look how amazing that is. Holy crap. The whole card is that, but the algorithm is showing you the outline of the lady and the trees. That's awesome. That's a sign.
11.
Yeah, 11. Yep, and 11 is for being or nature nurture. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, by the way, the one that did temple before, That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And then this is number 10. So Spirit of the Land is actually 10. The other one's 9 for consciousness. This is 10 for Jera or Joshua. One with nature. So 10 is completion.
Heretic's Fork.
Heretic's Fork, yeah. Sort of. To go. So this is for understanding. So the understanding is our place in the world, not just as humans, but as part of a spirit. And this is the spirit of the land. When you find your magic not in cheap tricks, but in our love and care of the world around us, deep understanding and responsibility always follows. For we have grown and now must be teachers, the holders of knowledge and the creators of harmony. This is our moment to shine and be alive in everything we strive to achieve. Within every part of your life, Spirit will hold you secure. And throughout those inevitable good and hard times, know that you are seen and heard and your purpose is understood. Understanding is to know that all stories must have a beginning, story, and ending. Strive always for best possible ending, using those tools that taught you right from the outset, and know that for every ending, a new story starts. You have a new beginning. Okay, so Spirit of the Land. The Green Lady, Spirit of the Land, Goddess of the Earth, gathers her acolytes and friends, the hare, the stag, the fox, the badger, the squirrel, and the owl. Okay? Guarding their souls and their homelands, she watches and protects, giving sustenance and guidance to them all. Her dress is sewn from the green fields, her hair is the golden harvest, and the brightest stars dance around the head. She brings the spring and life to the land, and at the end of the year covers it all with blanket of snow for the winter. Hidden to many, she hides in plain sight, in the light of the dawn, the leaves of the forest, the open moonlit fields, and sparkling water of woodland streams. Embrace her ancient presence. Immerse yourself in the clear flowing water. Feel the connections to the magic and power held within the beautiful crystal waters. She will give you support and sustenance and the courage to move forward. Wow.
Great to hear that.
Great to hear that. Hi, Grandma Beatrice. She keeps talking. She's great to hear it, and she's saying hi. Beatrice is saying hi to others. Okay, that's my mother's mom. Spirit of the land. She's been she's been bringing up that she's here. Beatrice keeps talking. And just so support to me and others.
Go there.
Go
The
there.
noise was him.
Telling someone to go there. Noise is who? Okay, so we got that. Okay, now we're going to ask the questions to your angels. We're going to do the angel love message responses. You ready? Deep truth? This is going to answer yes or no question to your angels. So put that generically in the response. We're going to do the love messages because we're out of the angel messages. So we're doing the angel love messages for the yes or no questions. Okay? Bottle of water. I'll do some bottle of water. Hold on. You want me to do the bowl? We'll do the bowl. So to intrude, ask your yes or no question.
I love this.
You love this? I know, me too. And they love this. So put it in the comments, Andrew. Under the same roof in the next 3 months? Depends on whether the individual can or can't. Let's see. Will they be under the same roof in the next 3 months? Oh my word. They're saying that there's a deception going on. So it says someone is wearing a mask in the relationship. So, wow. So they're saying deception. Someone is wearing a mask in
Walker.
this relationship. Walker.
30.
They said 30-year-old. They're saying that there is a mask in the relationship. So I don't know if that answered your yes or no response. So it's claiming that someone is doing that, and they said Walker. So one of you, either you or the other individual that you're wanting to move in the next 3 months with under the same roof, someone is hiding something. Okay, so let's ask another question.
They take other forms.
They said, forgive and release. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. It's telling you to forgive and release. So whoever it is connected to in the next 3 months under the same roof is saying you need to forgive and release because someone is taking other forms. They are fitting in with a fake and facade energy with you, or you are with them. So it's saying you need to forgive and release because you don't connect right with each other. So you need to open up with them, and they need to open up with you. It says forgive and release. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. Yeah, someone's too good. You like the choice? So there we go. That's your answer. Does that answer it, Tea and Truth? Telling you to forgive and release something. Not necessarily them. It could be you or the fakeness or their fakeness. Someone's wearing a mask. Someone's being fake. And whoever is being the fake, whether it's you or them, that's what needs to happen. Yeah, I don't know who it's referring to. It's just saying that someone is. And I was thinking, yeah. They're saying two. Yeah, saying there's two. They're saying two people are. The spirits are saying two people are. Someone's not being honest. So sometimes it's hard to admit, but it's saying two. Because you're talking about under the same roof in the next 3 months. Yeah, so they know something isn't being honest. Someone is hiding something. Sounds like it could be and sometimes it's hard to admit it, but it's flat out telling you something about Auric. Wow. It's calling you out, G in Truth. I'm an empath. I'm not judging, just telling. They're bringing up that maybe there's a confusion with each other. Maybe there's something that's not fully telling, and it's good to have boundaries because maybe you're just not ready. Maybe they're not. Maybe there's not a full connection or honesty, or maybe it's to someone else with the connection. Maybe not them. It could be to me or others. So you got to get rid of that mask.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah, so don't mess with them. Should I say who I think it is? You don't have to, Tea and Truth. That's up to you. I'm not going to tell you to do that. I'm saying don't mess with me. Well, I'm always honest. That's what people get bothered with. They believe I'm constantly honest. Yeah, sometimes I'm way too honest to everybody. So deception. I chose to do that when I left the cult mindset that I was in because I was tired of the liars and the tricksters in the world. So I'm flat out honest to people, even if they don't like it. Okay, forgive and release. You are stronger when you carry love. And yeah, I'm about moral stance to begin. Whoever it is, I'm honest.
30.
Yeah, 30. Think it's my father. He was very tough to live with. It could be, because I know you're helping your parents. You really want to be in that situation. That's what you have to realize. Someone is wearing a mask in the relationship. My parents definitely do. Forgive and release. You are stronger than when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. It's telling you to forgive and release the connection you think you have to be a part of. Yes, be there for them because you love them, but do it genuinely. And then get them set with people that will keep them in the help or stay with whatever you feel. I'm not going to tell you to give up on your parents or family. That's something that you have to decide for yourself. Okay, but if it's not helping them genuinely, but if you're the only one that can, I'm not going to tell you not to give up on it or to give up on them because you shouldn't. Constance, because if that's all they have is you, then it's up to you. Tough is, I believe, darkness is involved. Yes. They said, I'll have you. They said, I'll have you. We have you. You're okay. You got angels
Drive.
helping you. They said, drive. They said, take a drive. I'll help you drive. They said, I'll help you drive. But it's too late. Yeah, don't drive right now. It's too late. But I'll help you drive when you're ready to drive. They're saying, take a drive, but not right now. It's too late. Yeah, don't go right now. Relax. All right. So now we're going to go to your responses. Ready? So that's your angel answers. Now it's time for well and orca elders. This is your response for your grounded action to take with the situation, saying share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Please.
Yes, grounded action to take. That's the obstacle you're going through. To get through the obstacle and ground in action to get through the obstacle, your baby step. Okay, so, well, it said please.
Hear my voice.
It said hear my voice. Well and orca elders. Here we go. The well and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet. Think of Star Trek 4. I think it's Star Trek 4. Save the well. To harmonize it with their song as they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. The physical presence of affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonic call us to wake up and remember our own soul's song. Looking into the eye of a well is something you'll never forget. Wells see into your very being, and in an instant you're changed forever. They see beyond the
I'm finding
physical,
it difficult.
the woundings, identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, to bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. You're very welcome. The well and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you are truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings. I hear you. Drop your hang ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your true soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate all four directions and peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to the others your soul's true song and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. Wow. So, how are you being called to share your soul's unique song?
Simple.
Simple. Okay, so mind, body, spirit, oneness. They're talking about 4 connections. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song. Allow the song that echoes in your 4 chambers of your heart to emanate in all 4 directions. Oh, they're getting ready for the 4 directions for you. That means mind, body, spirit, oneness. All this. Okay. Hi, Aldous. Holy shit. Okay. Mind, body, yeah. Mind, heart, spirit, and oneness. You were born a creator. You are here on this glorious planet, endowed with this wonderful power to create your life. There are no limits to what you can create for yourself because your ability to think is unlimited. Said, what would you wish? That's what they're saying. So you have no limits when you do that. Wow. They said the world needs your happiness.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
I know, that's why I'm saying, oh shit. A life of suffering or unhappiness and a life deprived of the things you most want does not help the world. But your happiness, your abundance, your life, live to the fullest, uplifts the entire world. Yeah, also have. That says live in joy. Humanity needs your joy. Planet Earth needs your joy. The universe needs your joy. And that's why you are here. Find what brings you joy. Start living it, and you will have fulfilled your purpose.
Here.
Whoa. See, in truth, have faith. It says your oneness card is fear is putting your trust in the bad, faith is trusting in the good. That's been a common theme today, is to have faith, everybody. So you were born creator. That's your mind card. The world needs your happiness. That's your heart body card. Live in joy in your spirit and have faith. Is that you're born a creator? The world needs your happiness. Live in joy. So humanity needs your joy. Planet Earth needs your joy. The universe needs your joy. And that's why you are here. Find what brings you joy. Start living it. And you will have fulfilled your purpose. They said it's in. Yeah, have
Gratitude.
Have gratitude, yes. Fear is putting your trust in the bad. Faith is trusting in the good. Wow, we got it. That's all of it today. It's 9:55 p.m. my time, and it's almost midnight for those in the East Coast. So anyway, bless you, child of the light, and others. Nice, thank you. So I'm gonna finish this now. Is there any other questions before I go? Try to post these tomorrow before I do any posting for the other. I might do it on Saturday. I think we're good. Thank you. We're at 30.1K. First, we're saying that that's what was going to happen with the lights. It's going to get up to that. Okay, everybody, that finishes this live free stream for the Twilight live free stream. Thank you for being here. And just checking to
Call
see.
out.
Okay, I got to call out some people. So, Child of the Light and Team Truth, thanks for being here. The spirits want me to call out someone that just came in at the last of my live stream, free stream, due to safety. So, I am IB. Okay. So Arl Blaze, you came at the end of my live free stream. I'm just wondering what brought you here. I'm Samuel Spirit. I am a holistic moral stance vegan. I'm also an ex-Mormon. This is not a debate live or drama live. Just have to set boundaries for random people that showed up. But I'm all about self-care, self-love, and self-worth.
Bottled water.
Then I'm going to do the bottled water, and then we're going to finish the live free stream. I'm glowing. Look at this. Right in the abundance energy.
Really?
Yeah. So I got to ask you what brings you in or why you just stumbled in. Because it's saying you're like a fly on the wall. You kind of came at the end of the live stream. So deliberately they did. RO Blaze, so that I know that you're not a bot and you're a real person, and I asked what brought you in here before I go. I have to set boundaries. Due to being ex-Mormon and more, I have to set boundaries to the tricksters and bullies, and actually being a moral stance vegan. And the spirit box has asked me to call them out. Can you please tell me why you're here, Errol Blaze?
Amy.
I'm saying Amy. Says I am IB. You put in the comments why you're here. I am another person that calls Blaze, and that's my cousin. So I don't know if that's another account that he has or someone else. So RO Blaze, please respond why you're here. Yes, a lot of energy is flying, Tree and Truth, a ton of energy. RO Blaze, you're not responding, so I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful day. Since you're acting like a bot, you don't have a lot of followers. Just for safety, I got to set boundaries. Good luck to you. Yeah, I get a lot of fake accounts and tricksters. So I had to let them go. Okay, we're good. Take care, everybody. Have fun. Tea and Truth and Child of the Light. Thanks for being here. We're at 30.
We're standing around you.
0.1K. They're standing around me. That's why there's a lot of light. I have a lot of energy around me right now. Grace be with y'all. Yeah, shift is coming in July. Yeah, blissful twilight. And you're very welcome. Take care, Child of the Light and Tea and Truth. Okay.
Demise.
The demise? Okay. Well, let's see. We had to set boundary. 9:59 a.m. It'll probably finish by the time I have spoken this, that it will be 10 p.m. on June 18th, 2026 here. Yes, it's 10 p.m. Bless you all. Grace be with you.